Welcome back to R Said Star Wars, the Old Republic channel for your Jedi gaming needs and guides. Tonight I have something special for you guys to look at, and it's a hybrid spec for a Guardian. And I know I've done this before, except the talent trees have been changed since 1.2. And I'm kind of iffy about the changes, but then again, I like the changes for my Vigilance spec Guardian. But you know what? Let's try something different for my Guardian. Instead of looking at Focus, instead of looking at Vigilance, who got really buffed up, let's look at a hybrid spec Guardian. But before we begin, just want to say thank you guys for waiting for me. Hope you guys been spreading the word around. I've been trying to keep up with the videos lately, but I've been trying to keep up with my friends and my guild, and a lot of people who have war hero gear have been trying to get a lot of that stuff. But the good thing is that I've been getting a lot of augmented slots on my war hero shells, so I'm glad for that. But I've been trying to make other things as well for my other characters. I've been trying to level up some alts, just trying to get the buffs as well, so I don't have to ask for anybody to buff me up every time I die and res. But let's hope that I can get the alts buff and also war hero at the same time, because I really need it. Anyways, we're gonna look at the spec now. I put a lot of points into Vigilance again, like I did before in my first video, but this is more of a PvP spec. I don't look at this as a PvE spec, but then again, I've never tried it on a PvE setting, so I didn't use it to raid. It's actually more on survivability. It's focused on a lot of survivability, damage reductions. It's basically a lot of damage reductions. So, and also you have the use of the shield that comes from the blade barrier. Blade storm. It's called blade barrier. And also from blade storm you actually get 9-second cooldown on it, and then you get a dot on it. The damage over time, a burn effect, so that means not only it'll give you a shield, but it'll dot your enemies. But then it also has a good advantage for the cooldown. So really, this is more focused on the blade storm. And I know Guardian Slash is all the way up there and it does a lot of damage, but I still think that Overhead Slash is still pretty darn good. But the hugest thing about this is that you get to use focus defense. See, this is the problem why I didn't use it on a PvE setting, because focus defense reduces your threat, and I don't want to risk any tank using that skill just for the reduced damage that gives you 19% already. And also you got the warding call. You also have the use of riposte giving you a lot of defense buffs. And you also have momentum, and then you got a dust storm, so that means your sweep not only it's free, but it also reduces your enemy's accuracy. And blade storm is actually free after your force leap, and also force leap is it gives you immunity to crowd control effects for 4 seconds, and it also gives you a 20% damage reduction. And then also Defiance, the skill tree. Vigilance has Defiance still, so that means if you're either stunned or incapacitated, put to sleep, you get 4 points of focus. And everybody knows Surresu form gives you a lot of hard time getting focus. So put 2 points into Defiance, because you're going to need that focus points in there just to use Blade Storm very often. And I know Blade Storm gives you that shield, and the shield is not that strong, but compared to what before, you can get the shield up in 9 seconds instead of 12 seconds. So by the time your shield is already dead, you also have like a little bit amount of time to actually get that Blade Storm up and actually put up that shield again. So you have a lot of survivability specialization here, but you also get a decent amount of DPS. So this is a really good thing for Guardians changes. I was kind of thinking about putting the Force Stasis Mastery over it as well, but then I don't know. I don't think that 1 minute could actually beat to getting Force Sleep and making the Blade Storm free, so I had to put 2 points in momentum. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you want the Stasis Mastery just for hut ball control or whatever things, such as, you know, you don't want to be limited to one person at a time. You also want to be controlling other people in PvP. So I don't know, it's a lot of you know, issues right there. There's a huge debate, but it depends on what you like. If you like force stasis to be not channeled anymore and you have war hero gear, I suggest that 2-piece bonus and the force stasis mastery should be put there. But if you're like me, who's using full-on DPS gear for the shells, I'm sorry, well, the whole set, the bonus set, and I'm using the implants from the Battle Master defense stuff, that's, you know, that's my choice, because I actually want to keep doing the DPS. I just want to survive a little bit longer. It's just more of holding my ground in terms of, you know, Void Star, Civil War, and Novare Coast. But in Hutball, I think this is fun for Hutball because you actually last longer in Hutball with this spec. I don't know about you guys, but you should really try this out. I'm just suggesting that this spec actually works. I don't know what to call it, but I'll pretty much find a way to call it some other time. I'll give it a name. It'll be something special. It sounds really cool to actually give it a name. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this spec. And I also have a lot of things to talk about, such as I'm probably going to be putting up more videos of Saverick again, because I haven't been playing on Saverick, but I wanted to play him in an assault spec just to see how it goes. And also, Azwraith has more videos as well. It's upcoming, as probably next week. Don't know which time or day. And also, I just need prayer. A lot of things have come along the way, but I just have been stressed out for a lot of weeks. But this week, I can finally calm down, and I'm glad that God has, you know, gave me enough time to actually rest and also to actually worship Him a little bit more often as I want to. And also, I might have to put up a lot more videos about my personal things with God as well, and trying to share them with other people who are struggling with their faith in God as well through my videos. Even though we're a video game channel, I'm a video game channel actually, not weird. I'm the only guy who's running this, and I'm just happy, you know. You guys have been supporting me. You guys have been supporting Arusit, Saverick, Azwraith, and there's a lot of other characters that you probably don't know about, but they will be upcoming. I want to try to appeal to all the Star Wars community, and I hope to see you guys next time. Tune in, and we'll be back really quickly. I mean, me back quickly.